Alright guys, so we're on our way to test and tune with the new converter. 3800 stall should be around, so we're going to see what it does. Alright guys, here we go for our first run. We're going to launch at 2,000 RPMs, that's what the rev limiter is set at. And we'll see what it flashes up to, and then that'll give us some good info. Similar thing it did to me on the street. I wasn't sure what happened on the road whenever I was testing in the last video. Of course I didn't start my data log, but I'll have this video to look. It's like it didn't want to shift, and the RPMs, it's like it didn't want to shift in the second, or if the converter flashed really high. But we're going to take a look at the time slip and see what it says. 12:01 at 112, 1760 foot. So that's a better 60 foot than we've had before. So we're gonna take a look at this video and see what we can see. Check the trans fluid again, obviously, but we'll go from there. All right, guys, here we go. Second test pass. We're gonna be at 3,000 launch. It shifted weird. Last pass, did a 163.60 foot with a 1182 quarter mile at 113. So we're going to look at data log now, see what we see, see what it looks like. I think the converter, it felt like it shifted a little better. I did shift early a little bit, but we'll see what the data log shows. The converter seems pretty loose, obviously compared to what was had last year. So I think that's where we're losing some mile an hour and time up top. Alright guys, third pass. We're going to be launching at 3,400 RPMs. And we were in the right lane. We did a 163.60, a 1165 quarter at 113. So I really think it's about all we're gonna get. The launch felt really good. I think it's the converter's just too loose. I did a quick calculation on the converter slip at the quarter mile mark, and we were at about 20% converter slip, which would make sense of why we used to run 126 mile an hour at around 6,000-ish RPM. Now we're running 113 at around 6,000 RPM, and it does feel pretty sluggish up top. And obviously we got the you can see we launched at 3,400 RPMs, and it didn't. I could probably go up to $5,000 or $4,000 maybe, but it's just kind of slipping. So yeah, I don't know. We might be able to launch at like $6,000. Who knows? But yeah, so we might run another run, we might not. See you guys in. Alright guys, this is probably gonna be our last pass. I'll probably just do an 8th mile, running no rev limiter, so I'm just gonna see how high I can foot brake it with no limiter. See what happens. That's the first time I've ever spun a slick. Alright guys, so we definitely spun that pass. I kind of just brought the RPM up and just pinned it. Right lane 160 and a 8 mile. So 160, 60 foot. Nice. Hopefully we got some video from up in the stands. That'd be kind of cool. So I think that's gonna be the end of it. Thanks guys for watching, and I appreciate it. If you like this stuff, subscribe. We're probably gonna be calling edge racing and seeing what we can do about this converter, and rechecking our math, because our math might be completely wrong and it might not even be the converter. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time. Okay, so I figured I'd do a little closing to the video. I did the math again, about 20% converter slip on this new converter. We had about 4% on the last one. So obviously that's an issue. Be getting a hold of edge racing converters. I think the issue is because we made the converter longer and modified it, that some stuff happened that they weren't accounting for. And neither was I, really, because I still figured it'd be about 3,800 stall. But yeah, this is a part of it. So you know, I'm not dogging them at all, but I'm gonna call them up and we'll get things figured out, and hopefully we'll be at the track in a couple weeks. Hopefully, just keep on watching for an update video. And thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're not.